Time to remember and reflect on what happened almost 50 years ago. Our 5 p.m. reporter Camila Williams is in studio to tell us about the history of one Bibb County school.
That's right, Lori. What you see on the screen behind me are students, part of the class of 1971 at Northeast High School. Before it became Northeast, it was Lasseter and Mark Smith. The girls went to Lasseter and the boys went to Mark Smith. This weekend, some of the class will reminisce about their experiences as being a minority in the majority.
The experiences initially were not very good.
It was traumatic. But I will tell you that it could have been a lot worse.
Beverly Glover and Sarah Lee were classmates at Lasseter High School in 1969. They were the first African-American students to attend the school when it was integrated before the county changed its name to Northeast High School. Glover says she remembers the words used against her, but that didn't stop them.
We were determined to get our education. We were determined to be a part of that environment positively. We survived. We made it.
But staying determined while getting through the halls of Northeast was only half the battle. Lee says when they get together this weekend, they'll remember how far they've come when getting their education in the Bibb County School District.
Georgia was part of a mass resistance movement. They refused to integrate.
From spitballs being thrown at them to school bus picking them up last, Lee says her teachers purposely wouldn't call on her even when she was the top student in the class.
But I was in the back of the classroom, and I remember always wanting to participate and raising my hand and never being called on. I was invisible.
Glover says she wants students to know being in the class is easier now than it was in 1971.
Should really appreciate where they are, what they have, and opportunities that are presented to them.
Now, when I spoke to Sarah Lee, she told me it wasn't until years later after she graduated when parents in the school district came up with the Freedom of Choice Act. It was to let any child go to any school they wanted, but the hope was to have the black students stay with other black students. Back to you, Lori.
Thank you, Camila. The other school that was integrated with Northeast was Mark Smith High School, which was the all-boys school.